Hey, welcome back to Technically Nerdy. We're at a new location here in the shop, but that doesn't mean we can't be a little bit clean, right? Now, what we have in front of us is this. It's a drone, and it's the Visuo Celluloid, and it says Android and Google Play and App Store. The fine folks at Banggood provided this to me for review on the channel. Let's get it out of the box. There we go. Right on the top is a user manual, and it goes over the controls, how to install certain things. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once we break off the top layer, we come to the Visuo drone. And one of the things that you notice very first is that, oh my goodness, it looks like a DJI Mavic. I believe they did that on purpose. The arms fold out, and there's our drone. Under that is the controller. It looks like a generic video game controller with two analog sticks, a digital up, down, left, right, various buttons, a power button, take off, land, and stop. This folds out and extends and can hold a telephone or a cell phone, whatever the kids call it these days, a smartphone. The reason being is it doesn't have a screen itself. It does have a camera, and it needs a way for you to see where it's going, what it's doing, and you use your own smartphone to do that. And you do that by connecting to the drone's Wi-Fi signal. So you are limited in distance by Wi-Fi. Underneath the controller bay are these guards that you can put in front of each of the props, and that's handy when you're flying indoors or around kids. There are 4 spare propellers. That's handy when you're not using those and you crash into things. There is a small screwdriver, and I would assume that's for taking it apart when you crash it and break it. And then there are these 4 pieces that go in and cover the holes that the guards go in. Guard installation is pretty simple. There's a hole right here, and you pop it in until it clicks. Removal is pulling down on this tab and pulling out. There's no reason why you can't leave these in unless you want to fold it back up into the smallest size possible. Once you have these guards in, folding up the drone then becomes difficult because the guards get in the way of the arms closing up. The drone itself has a little camera right here, and the battery goes in the back end, and it's small. In fact, looking at the battery, it's 3.7 volts, 900 milliamp hours. In contrast, batteries for other drones are much larger, beefier, and provide longer flight times. There's the drone. Here's the controller, and I did have a chance to fly it outdoors. Let me show you that. I took it out and flew it near a place that was by some water. Takeoffs are extremely easy, and landings seem to be pretty easy as well. The drone, for the most part, flies okay when there isn't a breeze. However, the motors seem underpowered when there is a breeze, because if the breeze takes the drone away from me and I try to get it to come back, more often than not, it is not able to. I did crash the drone into a tree, and it then fell down into the bushes, and that was all captured on the camera. Thank goodness. It didn't break. It didn't harm itself. I was able to keep flying the drone. It worked. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my buddy and coworker, Mitch, who helped me film while I was flying the drone. Thanks, Mitch. You're rad. All right, so where does this stand? I was able to fly the drone, and it flew okay. I'm not an advanced user, but I feel as if my technical skills and my technical ability is beyond this drone already. One of the things that I was combating saying is whether or not I wanted to recommend this drone or not. And I think I found the middle ground. I would classify this drone more as a toy than a drone. It looks like a drone, and it folds up like a Mavic, and it has a control that receives the image from the camera, and it does everything a drone should, but it's extremely underpowered for what you want, and a stiff breeze could take it away to parts unknown where you may never get it back. It comes with the spare props, and it does come with a little screwdriver. The video does suffer while recording because electromagnetic interference from the motors creates horizontal imperfections in the video, which you can see when you're recording it.
Hey guys, this is Sean, Joel's editor, and I just wanted to let you guys know there might be one other thing that's causing this video distortion. It's called prop shadow. And what that is when you're flying directly at the sun or towards the sun's going to cast a shadow from the propellers over the lens of the camera. There are a couple of ways to combat this issue, and the first one is to get an ND filter. And the ND filters kind of protect the lens from the sun. It's like sunglasses for a lens. And the other thing you can do is get a lens hood. And the lens hood is kind of like a hat for the lens. I don't know if these things are going to really fix the problem for this particular drone because of the way that the camera is built into the actual drone, but we just want to give you a heads up that this could also be the problem that's causing that video distortion.
Beyond that, it's okay for what it is. The price tag on this drone is $50 US. So while I don't believe it functions as well as a drone should, I believe classifying it as a toy and calling it $50, that's not too bad. I did reach out to Banggood before filming this because I wanted to let them know what my initial thoughts of the drone were going to be, and Banggood did say they have other drones, more performant drones, that they could send out for me to evaluate, review, and showcase. So there may be some more drones on the channel. You'll have to stay tuned and subscribed. Well, if you think that this $50 drone, this toy drone, is something that you may like to buy, I'll put a link down in the description. And just to reiterate, Banggood.com provided this drone at no cost for me to review and evaluate and give my opinions on here on the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you ring that bell, I'm going to call you my best friend. I hope you found this useful, informative. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave it a thumbs down and leave me a comment of why you thought it sucked. I'm going to go take this, fly it around a little bit more, but otherwise, you get what you pay for. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.